In this review, I'm going to be discussing the Magpul MOE SL carbine stock, part number MAG347-BLK, the BLK indicating that this is a black model. These are available in several different colors, and it is the newest buttstock that Magpul has introduced to the market for the AR platform. It ships in their standard MOE box if you get a retail version. OEM versions normally ship just in plastic bags and don't come with some of the extras. Standard warning, this is a mil-spec stock, so it only fits mil-spec buffer tubes, and it talks about the differences between standard or mil-spec and commercial buffer tubes. The Magpul decal, installation instructions, the Magpul stock, and their 2014 fold-out calendar, which I believe I've already shown this in some detail during other reviews. So let me get all this stuff out of the way and we'll actually take a look at the stock. Okay, let me read a little bit of information I have on this particular stock, which I pulled from Magpul's website. It is a mil-spec buttstock, and so it's only going to fit mil-spec sized buffer tubes. The sloping cheek weld combines a slim profile with user comfort. It has a dual-sided release latch, and that provides easy adjustment while remaining anti-snag. It uses a premium chrome silicone lock spring, which provides positive locking and long service life. I will mention that that's a real positive thing. Chrome silicone springs are going to outlast stainless steel springs, and it's very nice to see that they're using chrome silicone. Now, the drawback with the chrome silicone is you run the potential of chrome silicone springs rusting, so if you go swimming with this, you definitely may want to take it apart and dry it out. This stock uses an internal anti-rattle feature which minimizes wobble on receiver extension tube, and that is true. I did test that. It has a rubber butt pad that offers an anti-slip surface and increases impact protection. It is also removable, and I'm not sure if there's larger ones available yet, but I'm sure you'll be able to adjust your length of pull by changing out your butt pad. It has a rollover on the toe, which allows for easier shoulder transitions and better fit when using body armor. It's compatible with the Magpul ASAP, ASAP QD, and other receiver mount sling attachment sling mounts. A rear integral push-button QD swivel sling mount accommodates up to 1.5-inch swivels. It's Ambidextrous. And it has a rear bottom 1.25-inch sling loop. So those are basically the specs that I have. The adjustment lever you can see here, it's a little bit different from the standard MOE and the CTR, those types of stocks which have just one lever. This one has got a lever here and a lever here, and they're tucked up on the side. The sling mount positions here, like I said, it's ambidextrous, so you can mount a QD here or here, and I'll demonstrate that here shortly. You can also do the wraparound sling here or right here. The rollover on the toe, this is what they're referring to, how this kind of tapers, which is a good added feature. The butt pad, textured, looks like it uses a couple of Allen bolts to come off. Magpul logo right there. The MOE SL logo here on the right side. I can't exactly read what there's something some really small writing I can't read. Patent pending something something. Magpul logo. I guess it would help if you could see it. Magpul logo right over here. Some sort of patent pending info right there, which is kind of small to read. The fit and finish of this is excellent, just like all of the Magpul products that I've seen. The seams, there's no extra material on the seams that I can see. Very well put together. And it looks like to insert this onto a buffer tube, you're going to have to hold on to these two little pins right here and pull down. Also notice there's a hole in there right there. You might be able to insert something in there and pull down on it, like something small, very small screwdriver or something you could insert through there and pull down, which would probably be easier than gripping these 2 points with your fingers. Okay. Just giving this a once over, as I did not open this before I started the video. Yeah, fit and finish is excellent, just like all Magpul products. Let's go ahead and put this on a buttstock, and let's test fit a QD on here and see how everything fits. Okay, I've got a pick out here, which, if we pull down on the lever, I can insert the pick here through the hole, and I can use this for leverage to pull down, which is easier for me than trying to grasp these two pins right here. I have a lower receiver here with a mil-spec size buffer tube, and of course this is always fun to try and do this and keep it in frame. So I apologize if this isn't 100% perfect, but and let's see, I'm going to have to and I had to take it off a frame. I apologize. This is a Anderson Manufacturing 775 mil-spec buffer tube that I'm putting this SL stock on, and it fits tight. And let's see if I can adjust the camera angle just a bit. Okay, this might be helpful. It fits tight on this buffer tube. There's no wobble with this. So even though this doesn't have a secondary locking mechanism like the Magpul CTR, there's no wobble. The Magpul MOE would wobble quite a bit, and it was always a good upgrade to jump up to the CTR stock with the secondary lock on it to cut down on the wobble or the rattle. This doesn't rattle at all. And it moves just a smidgen. Plus, this buffer tube isn't torqued down on this lower because I'm not done working on this lower. So I just put the buffer tube on here so I had something handy to install the stock on. So the buffer tube moves around a little bit. But if I hold the buffer tube and try and move the stock, it moves just a little bit, very tight. And of course, with it tight like that, adjustments are a little stiff. A little bit of wobble, but it's very tight. I like the angle of this. I like the look of it. I like how tight it fits on the buffer tube. The fit and finish, of course, with all Magpul products is excellent. I'm impressed with what I've seen so far. I did shoulder this just a little bit. It is comfortable, just like the other Magpul stocks. I haven't tested this this toe feature for shoulder transitions any. I didn't play around with that, but I'm sure it does what it claims to do. I am going to keep this particular stock and build it into a rifle, and we'll see how it goes. So I have a D-loop from Spikes Tactical. And of course that fits. These sling loops here on the stock allow 360-degree rotation, and they are ambidextrous, so you don't need to worry about swapping out an insert. You can just switch it over to the other side if you want to run your sling right there. Now I have a Magpul ASAP QD on here right now. Now you can see that even with this Magpul ASAP QD and the stock fully closed, it does not touch. This Spikes sling loop is a little bit larger, looks a little bit larger than most, but that's because the metal frame of this comes up and the button is actually recessed, so you don't accidentally press the button. And but it definitely clears, and there's plenty of extra space there. Rotation is fine. Now I don't have a standard ASAP plate to test. I just have this one that's floating around loose, and so the fitment is good. I think in the $50 to $60 price range, this is a well-bought stock that provides a nice tactical look and some ergonomic features. Fits tight on the buffer tube, securely locks in place. The replaceable rubber butt pads are nice if you want to put a thicker butt pad on here. The only thing this doesn't really have is any type of extended storage capability. So it's not like some of the other offerings from Magpul that you can store batteries in and so on. But no big deal there for me for a stock like this. Once you start adding extra storage and things like that, the price of those stocks end up going up quite a bit. So bottom line, I think this is a good buy. It's a good product. Magpul's never disappointed me with any of their product offerings. Well, I can't really say that. I'm not really happy with their backup iron sights. There's a few issues I have with those, but aside from that, their stocks and their grips, I kind of lean towards those quite a bit because they work, they don't break, the price is good, the fit and finish is good. So that'll wrap up this review of the Magpul MOE SL stock, and I'll leave it there.